Eva's breath caught in her throat as she realized what she had done. In a moment of uncontrolled anger, she had shoved Kevin, her son, so forcefully that he crashed against the floor, his arm bending at an unnatural angle. She expected screams, tears, anything, but instead, Kevin only smiled, a strange, unsettling smile. Panic surged through her as she scooped him up and rushed to the hospital. The entire time, Kevin remained eerily silent, his eyes watching her intently. When the doctor finally emerged, he praised Kevin's bravery, calling him the toughest kid he had seen all week. Eva nodded numbly, but deep inside, unease took root. Back home, Kevin sat beside his father and casually declared that he had broken his arm by accident. Not a single word about what happened. Relief should have flooded Eva, but instead, dread seeped into her bones. Kevin wasn't just protecting her, he was holding something over her. From that day on, whenever Eva refused his demands, he would simply touch the scar on his arm. No words were needed. The message was clear: obey me. His behavior grew bolder. One evening, Eva watched in disgust as he spat on a piece of bread and pressed it onto the table, his eyes gleaming with quiet defiance. But the moment his father walked through the door, Kevin transformed, his mischief melting into innocence. Eva felt trapped in an absurd nightmare. Each time she voiced her concerns, her husband only laughed. "He's just a boy," he would say, "a mischievous little boy." Then everything changed. Eva discovered she was pregnant. Determined to give all the love Kevin rejected to her unborn daughter, she clung to the hope that her new child would be different. But Kevin wasn't willing to be ignored. One afternoon, he dipped his fingers into his baby sister's water cup and flicked the liquid onto her head. As she wailed, Eva snapped at him, but the look he gave her sent a shiver down her spine. Then one day, Kevin fell ill. Feverish and weak, he no longer carried that air of quiet menace. Instead, he lay still in bed as Eva read him a Robin Hood story. And then, for the first time in years, he reached for her, his small arms wrapped around her, his voice barely a whisper. "I'm sorry, Mom." A lump formed in Eva's throat as she cradled him close, her heart swelling with relief. At last, she had her son back. She didn't know it yet, but it would be the first and last time.